fresh cold morning with a thick hard frost. Milo blends in with the scenery. There we're off. Lear's flapping around like Dumbo. Everywhere's crunchy, Milo. I don't know what you're trying to eat. Hopefully he's just sniffing. One thing, you won't get dirty, because everywhere's rock hard that's muddy. No. Oh dear. You're not making much progress, Milo. Come on. You can see where the tractor's been. All the people that like watching the dogs in the vibrant green are only going to be seeing grey today, grey and white. Because Frosty the Snowman is back. Come on, Milo. We have orange weather warnings, basically saying don't travel unless you have to, and all we've got is a bit of frost. Heaven help us if we ever got anything like Scandinavian countries or East European countries. I was in Poland once when it was minus in the 20s, minus 20s. And there was lumps of ice in the sea. And we stayed in a place called Sopot in Gdansk. And that, my friends, was cold. That puddle doesn't look very solid, although it's holding his weight. He's going to fall through there, I know he is. Oh, he isn't. He's going, no, he's slipping though. He's going to fall through. No. He's trying to get to the water. He can't understand why he can't drink it. That's hilarious. I think the bit in front of me is a bit more fragile. If he comes across here, he's going to drop in, I think. No, he's not. It's creaking like an iceberg about to crack. No, no. Must be good and solid. Oh, he's off. His balls must be cold walking on the ice. Hey, we're off. Warming up. I'd love to let him off the lead and see how he runs, but I don't fancy running after him. Not wearing wellies. Not wearing anything. I wouldn't want to be running after him. Getting too old. I'm 62 tomorrow. I need to start going to the gym again. before I seize up. I stopped going after COVID and suddenly find you can't do half the things you used to do just because you stopped doing them. If you're young, I would recommend you keep exercising and don't stop just because you reach middle age, because once you stop, that's it. Everything tightens up and you get old quicker. He doesn't seem to be in any way cold or rushing to get home anyway. He's quite happy. When you get hold of his coat and feel how thick it is, and then how much flesh he's got on him, it's no wonder he's got like a steamer wetsuit on him. According to Siri and Alexa for that matter, it's supposed to feel like -7, but it just doesn't feel like that. I'm well wrapped up, but my hands aren't biting me and I haven't got gloves on. I can tell you when I was in Poland and it was very, very cold. I had my ski gear on, my salopettes, and a great big jacket, thermal, and thermal gloves. I know that was considerably colder than this is supposed to be, but this is nothing like that. He's not going in the river because we looked yesterday and it was still way too deep, and he's not going in because he's going to get soaked and that really will be cold. You can have a look at it, but we're not going across. It's still too deep, you can see it is. So no, come on Milo, you're not going in there, it's freezing. The water will turn to ice on him. Don't wish that on anybody, get frostbite. I was out in the car early this morning and there was no ice on the roads. I know they're heavily salted, but there was no issues on the road, so everything's under control at the moment. But when I went to the supermarket just shortly, they hadn't got any croissants, saying supply issues due to the weather. Worst things happen at sea, I know. The shelves are all stacked, so all these photos of people posting on social media saying there's a run on this and a run on that. Fake news! out shortly with Sandy and Sky. Let's hope it is as quiet with them as it is with Milo. And we'll have a happy walk. Oh, the heron's on top of the railings. He's not going to stay there when we get close, I know. Don't know whether you can see him. Milo, come on. Nah, he flew away. Wasn't taking a risk. Taking refuge on the other riverbank. Oh, that's the first time I've seen two. There's one there and one just flown past. I've never seen more than one at a time. Lethal for sniffing out dog poo. I nearly got some just then. There's none around there though, not that I can see. So I can sniff away. Right, we'll see you again a bit later on when we've got the other two out, the girls. Now it's the turn of trouble and strife. Both out in front, both pulling, so you're only getting a rear end view. Just curious to see how thick this ice is. Oh, it's not that thick. That's the crunch of my weight cracking it all. Still very cold though. The grass alone is crunchy. Hopefully we won't see too many people about, and then we'll have some peace. Remember when we used to have Sky and Carla, the frost used to stick to them and get bigger and bigger. They'd have balls of frost stuck to them, clinging to their paws, clinging to their beards. I don't know why it's not clinging to hers, maybe it's a bit too dry and not sticking at all. jogger in shorts, a brave man. Thought Sandy was going to play ball then. No, she just poked it and walked off. They've got no interest in playing ball. Used to love that with Wally. And we're back. There was a lot of people around, so it was all hands on the leads. That's where they all came from. Seems like every man and his dog was out. Go Sandy. And we're heading home. So short and sweet with the girls. So at least it's not raining. A bit cloudy. It's crisp and cold. We'll see you again soon. Come on, let's go. And we're back. Last walk of the day. The frost is all gone, we're back to the mud. And these two are going mad barking at the traffic. Yanking on the leads, trying to tear my shoulder joints apart. They don't like boy racer cars with big exhaust pipes. Actually, they don't like any cars. They don't like any people. They're not people dogs. They like to mooch and tiddle. They've been watching every move I make since they had their dinner. About 2.5 hours ago. Every time I put the phone down, every time I put the remote control down, they fly to the door. Eyes watching, biting into me, saying, come on, time to go. We still can't cross the river, so they're all short walks. So they're full of energy, and they're boxing each other around the kitchen and around the garden. Others, they keep wanting to go out and it's too cold to keep having the door open. The postman had a 10-minute chat this morning with the door wide open, and the house was like toast, and it's still not got back up to the temperature it was before we had the door open. Nobody wants to be rude and say, do you mind? Come back on a sunny day. Even though I was actually quite interested in talking to him. I wish he'd come inside and talk. cold. The Ring doorbell decided not to work, and I was on the verge of chucking it and getting a new one. And then all of a sudden it sprang to life. So it wasn't warned at all, it was just the freezing cold weather, I think. They were transfixed on a dog walking in the distance, and they seem to think it's going to pop back. So they're just standing around like bollards. Come on! Hey! Not coming back. Come on! It's very muddy now. Squelching everywhere. And tonight's supposed to be the coldest night of the lot. And then by the weekend it's going to be positively balmy. 11 Celsius. We've had summer days at 11. That's what you expect in our climate. The daffodils will probably start popping their heads out of the top of the stalks. Come on! Hey! Come on! Come on! There's nobody coming. Good girls. Somebody met that lady's dog going around the other side. There's a big whoa! I think they had another dog, but her dog was off the lead. Now on the lead. Don't know whether you can hear the barking. These two can hear it anyway. Grass is damp enough, doesn't need your tiddles. Go Sky. Come on folks.